city.
Yeah, let me zoom out so you can kind of see where we're at.
Oh, it gets bigger.
So this is the city that we've been in for several game sessions, because there's a lot here. It's an old ruined city in the middle of a huge jungle, where we are looking for 7 or 8 or 9 or some appropriate number of pieces to a puzzle, and we've got all but one, I think.
And then you're doing pretty good.
You have all but 3.
Okay. See, I can't count. And
I
we've
like
gotten
this game, which is called the Tomb of Annihilation, is based on an entire continent.
Yeah, I mean, we've bypassed a lot of the content, given the urgency of our quest. Go down and fix this problem, and the
Well, I can kind of see why you would just call it the Tomb of Annihilation, because we're at the chapter past we're dealing with the chapter Fane of the Night Serpent. I'm not halfway through the PDF book.
Yeah, lots of content to this one.
I'm sitting at the end of it, and the next part is the tomb itself.
In which case, we all die, and we pick up our alternate characters.
Yeah.
Nope. We delete the save game.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Well, the alt characters died while these were on their adventures, so
Oh.
Ooh,
we just get to learn their backstory.
Get to learn the backstory. He sounded like he was going to be great.
Yeah, we're missing the bird, the snake, and the hamster.
The hamster's right here. What are you talking about?
What's to say?
Yeah.
We know where the hamster is.
Yeah,
Unless
this
it's loose
one
again.
here. The one on the next to the snail, between the snail and the bird.
I don't think the hamster would stay there. I think it would be in a ball, and we just have to track down that ball wherever it is in the city. Just look for
the hamster. The other one's a bunny rabbit.
Oh, now rabbits can be mean. Don't ever pick them up.
Ask Tim. Tim knows.
For rodent in your lifetime.
Okay, does anybody remember where you parked?
Well, you had the party icon there. Kind of. So, yeah. We had briefly forayed into the secret tunnel and encountered some things. That's right. We took the slaves that we got them out. We needed to rest up anyway. So I guess we have had a full rest. This would be an opportunity to reset things. Oh, shoot. And I should have taken the time to redo my spells. I'm a druid, and call lightning doesn't work underground, so we're going to be underground a lot this game.
Yes.
My ruby longsword, it says +9 to the attack. And it said 1d8 +8 for damage. Why would that be different?
I do not know.
So I went ahead and added 1 to the damage. I'm trying to see if I'm doing that correctly. I can put a standard +1 longsword in there and see what it does.
So y'all had met with the Red Wizards and had arranged a time y'all were going to go in. They were going to go in the front, and y'all were going to go in the back.
That's right. Yeah. And they were going to make fireworks, and then we were going to hopefully use that distraction. Yeah, that what you sent there, it's pretty much what I got with Oracle right now.
All right. So y'all head back down the secret tunnel. You get your spells sorted out, Matt? You're muted.
I'm working on it now. You keep doing your thing. I'll have it sorted out by the time we need to cast something.
Okay.
That's what you think.
You're correct.
All right. So this is just before where it starts into the area proper. Yeah, that was my understanding.
All right. So what's the symbol on the boats? Come on, guys, keep up. We can go by water. We can go north.
Well, the symbol on the boats mean that the boats are not there.
Guys, we can take a side trip, get our boat in the box, and see what's in the water.
Actually, I think I could help with that. Let's see. Wild shape into a giant otter. Take a swim.
Did you say a giant toddler?
I guess a giant otter loosely resembles one with fur, so yes.
Remember, do unto otters as the otters should do unto you.
That's right. We have.
We're going through to the otter side.
Okay, so I guess I need to. If I'm doing that, I need to actually get out there.
It's not one pun. It's an otter.
All right. So I'm gonna swim around for a bit.
Rodents of unusual size.
Explore.
Has anybody looked at the map?
Oh, was that for this game?
Well, there was
Sorry.
one for both games actually.
Okay, sorry, I missed that. Map.
There is a map in Discord here. Hold on, your map. All right, you got the map. Make the map bigger.
Roll
You'll
20
make
is
it.
doing the roll 20 thing. So
Everybody rolling a 1.
I know Mike can't see the map, but does everybody else have access to it? Actually, Mike can if you put it up in Discord.
Okay.
It doesn't show me where the boats are.
No, but it does show you where the river entrance is. So I'm going to continue swimming up this way. Okay, I see that.
give me just a second.
All right, you tell me if I'm going too far, too fast.
Water here varies between 5 and 30 feet. There's not enough current to present a hazard to any swimming.
Okay, I'm just being careful, about looking for mostly staying under the surface, just peeking up every once in a while,
Okay.
and then being wary of critters. All right, you tell me when it's safe to move again. I'll stop there. Okay.
Make a stealth check.
Yeah, I wonder what the stealth is on a giant otter.
And what's your passive perception?
17. That I know. Oh, got too many windows open now. I was in the middle of the character Mancer choosing spells, so I had to get out of that before I could roll something. All right, now I can roll something. I'm not sure this is the correct stealth, but let me just roll it and we'll see. Let's see if this critter has advantage for being aquatic in this form. See if I can pull up.
There's a dry branch in the water and you step right on it.
Snap.
I'll go ahead and give you advantage for this.
I can't. Stealth +5. Well, actually, it's not exact wording. Swim 30, stealth +5. Okay, well, I got something I can work with. All right. Blah, blah, blah. All right, here we go. So let's creep ahead. Is this a door?
Yes, that's a door.
Okay, so I'm assuming then that this is the river entrance, bespoken. No sign of a boat, huh?
No, there's not.
Okay. So let me head back to them with what I've discovered so far, and we'll consult.
Boat's already in the water.
They created their own.
We had a boat in the box.
We had a boat in the box. You're right. So I tell them there are actually 2 landings. One to the right, one to the left. I'm assuming that the one that I found to the left is on our map. It listed as the river entrance.
So this right here is probably poison.
That's right. And
If
this
you go
one
left,
over
there's
here
a
is
supply.
supplies. But that was the, where we were in the first place. So I would kind of expect them to be looking there. There is something that's not on the map over here. This landing to the wide cavern that goes off, and I didn't explore it. Did I trigger anything in my passive perception?
You did not.
Okay. So I don't have anything else to say. How would you all like to proceed?
Now you're already wet. Let's take the water route.
All right. Yeah, she likes swimming around this giant otter.
Yeah.
This is that first landing that I spoke about before, right over here. I don't know what's up that way.
Well, hold on just a second.
Yeah.
Let's look at that boat here. Okay, the boat can only carry 4.
How much of that 6 feet deep is under the water for the ship?
No, the ship can't fit in here. No.
Yeah, the ship can't fit.
I think we need to take the dog and the rabbit across at the same time. Keep the rabbit on the boat as we come back, pick up the cat, then go back across.
That's right.
There is one more trick up our sleeves. We have that wagon, that cart.
Yes. Yes, I've been waiting for the cart. Its time has come. Go get the cart, Brunner. You can do this.
We're getting the cart.
Pull the cart along behind the boat.
Oh, no. The cart has wheels. Equip the little paddles, you know, like an old river steamer. That's brilliant. I love it.
Oh, I did load up my character in Beyond D&D Beyond. It has for 4th level 1d8 plus 7, and so yeah, at my level would be 1d8 plus 9. So I did right. I just don't know why Roll20 has messed it up. So you might want to check your damage.
All right. Well, y'all can drag the cart behind the boat, and it actually does float.
Huzzah! So who's brave enough to actually ride in that thing?
And we only need room for one more, right? There are only 5 people on the floor on that.
Well, it's 6 people, including you.
That's
4
fine.
party members, Gladiator and Orbex.
Somebody's not strong over here.
When you're moved all the way up there. You can't see them from there. You can't see all of them from there.
Well, if we're saying everybody's there, we can just move.
Yeah, just move. Don't worry about the boat thing. We have sufficient transportation. Now, clever use of the cart. All right, I think I get my spell.
All right, once everybody's off the boat,
Never get off the boat.
gonna make my way in here.
Hold on a second.
I'm not burning my wild shape just yet.
The passage widens into a cave filled with fungi, toadstools, puffballs, and other tuberous growths cover the walls and floors. Against the far wall, a malformed skeleton lies buried under a patch of buttery mold. A brass key hangs around its neck. You can see that from here. The corpse is over here.
No. Must be a penthouse centerfold.
Okay, someone restrain Carrick from going after the key.
Wait, no, stop, come back. I tried my best.
Okay, I hear
Mike
that.
Fox
Yeah.
just shrugs at Bruner. I was like, yeah, let him go forward.
Do we have a druid? Not a druid, a ranger. Is Venice a ranger?
Yeah. What do you want me to do? Shoot him? He's already dead.
Can you tell anything about the mushrooms? You have that nature survival thing or dirt? Just the dirt skill? Is there a dirt skill?
Oh my gosh.
I'm just here for
Nature roll would be.
Yeah, just eats one. Oh yeah, these are poisonous.
Now, is Fenris a ranger or is he a fighter that prefers bows?
she is actually a ranger.
Oh, okay.
But she's never really been one out in the woods. She was orphaned in a city, so
Oh, here it is. All right.
there's a nature roll. Let's see.
Urban ranger?
The stuff covering the skeletal corpse is a patch of what's known as yellow mold.
It's kind of like yellow snow. You don't want to mess with it.
All right. Grappling hook. I try to grapple this. Use the skeleton.
Yeah, you're still not, if you try to throw the grappling hook in there, you're going to still disturb some of that stuff.
Yeah, but we won't be in there to be exposed to it.
Well, where else is the pollen or the spores going to go except out the door right in your face? So how far is it to the corpus delicti?
From where they are right now, it's about 20 feet.
20 feet.
It's over here.
So,
We
we have a boat. Can we strap some oars together?
Here's a cart.
Yeah. But the cart has the same problem. Do we have 20 feet of pole or an analog, that we could kind of try to get the key without disturbing too much of that stuff? Mage hand. Thank you. Go get it.
No, the point of Mage Hand is I stand here and it goes and gets it.
Yeah, that's what. Yes. Okay. Yeah, however you want to execute in a way that doesn't actually result in execution. So yeah, go get it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be back in the water where it's safe.
I'll stand as far back as I can because Mage Hand has like 30 feet or I think 30 feet range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a cantrip, so I can keep using it.
Okay. Go ahead and make a dex check.
Can't do better than that.
So you managed to get the key. Unfortunately, you also trigger the yellow mold into ejecting spores. Good news is you're far enough back. It doesn't affect you. Y'all have the key now.
Yay, Mage Hand. Shake the hand.
I float it right over to Bruner.
Thanks, Thing.
And the thing gives a little thumbs up, right? No one died, in excruciating long-term death. That remains to be seen. Alrighty, so
Okay.
we will swim or boat or motor or some mode of transportation further up. And again, I didn't notice anything in here, so I don't tell them about anything. Here's that other door.
Oh.
And while they're there, once everybody arrives here, I'll wait for everybody to arrive here, I am going to scout around a little bit more to make sure nothing sneaks up on us. All right, so I'll go around this little island that we got here. Okay.
All right. Let me have you for a second here.
All right.
When you get about here,
At the chime, you meet your doom.
I'll let you make a perception check.
Right. Let's see.
Soil and green is people.
Of 17. So passive perception. Oh, I'm sorry, 19. It's leveled up, right?
Not quite good enough.
How deep's the water?
It up to 30 feet, he said.
Yeah. It was buried in the mud.
Yeah, we're about to have a surprise round, so if I survive.
Okay. The good news, it was asleep. The bad news is that one head is always awake. So it attacks Natsu as it comes up out of the water.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's got like an armor class of 12, which is the same, by the way, as the druid's normal armor class.
15 damage.
Okay, that kills the otter. That just means that the otter form's gone and reverts back to normal form. So now you have a druid out in the middle of the water. Let's see, 18, so that was 14, so 4 here. Okay, got it.
Okay, so that was the surprise round. So top of the round, Fenris.
I guess I'll start shooting. A sheet up here.
Did you say shooting?
Yep.
Yeah, taking out a camera and go.
Well, there was another reaction he could have said that makes sense when you see a Hydra.
Yes. Bring me my brown pants.
Yeah.
How did you pull up? Oh, okay. Again, the cat with the debug mode. I don't know how he does this.
And just because it's been more than a month, I'll remind you, don't forget about your hunter's mark.
Yeah, I'll bring it up next round because it's kind of, I was assuming surprise. So
Well, no, we just did the surprise round. This is the
Yeah.
first real round.
Yeah, it smacked the order pretty good. So
all right, let me hit it. There you go.
Judging from the Hydra, does it look like the water here is super deep?
Water here is probably 20 feet deep. The body of the Hydra is mostly submerged.
Okay. When something is huge, how big is that?
Oh, it's
15 by 15.
yeah.
So something huge would be submerged, standing on the ground here.
Except for the heads. It's tall as well as, plus it can swim. So it's swum up.
Gotcha. I assume Orvex is next to me. I look at him, say, "You want to?" And then I shove him overboard as he polymorphs into a giant crocodile.
You just shove him overboard and he gets shoved to here and he's a crocodile. So what's the giant crocodile stats here? I'll open that, get that.
He has a swim speed of 50 feet.
there it is.
What happened? Well, I guess it's because it's not a character. It comes from the crocodile.
It's a psionic crocodile? That's amazing.
Okay, so Orvex actually bites one of the heads off and is holding it by the neck. And it is actually grappled.
Go Gator.
See,
As a
Yabo,
native Floridian, I approve of this event. Gonna help me get out of here, yeah. With a startled eep, the druid uses the disengage action to get away from that thing, and then scurries up on this little island and gets behind the rock. And since I can't see the Hydra anymore, it must be safe. And that's all I can do. I'm gonna move aside so others can see the Hydra. Yeah, there we go. Get over here. But you know where I'm at.
The gladiator throws two of his spears at the Hydra, missing with both.
attack rolls against a grappled target. Oh, restrained target is advantage, right?
A grappled creature's speed becomes 0, and it can't benefit from any bonus to its speed. The condition ends if the grappler is incapacitated.
Yeah, but for the crocodile, until the grapple ends, the target is restrained.
Oh, the target is restrained. Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes, he does.
Oh, that's right.
He does hit both times. Okay, so the Hydra has lost a head. Got 4 heads left.
But 3 are drowsy because they just woke up.
What's his AC?
They're looking for their coffee, but the 4th head that was lost was the one that usually makes the coffee.
Where the stump he's chewing on, 2 more heads grow out.
5, 15, 25. Going to see if I can attack the body. So I'm going to attack the body.
Okay.
All right.
That misses.
Let me go ahead and do my action search. Well, do I? No. No, that's we're fine. I taunt the thing and I'm done. I get some air.
Do it with my crossbow for now.
All right. Oh,
Bruno, you have reach. I think you could hit it from there.
Yeah, both of those hit.
Yeah, something.
that's it for me.
Because he's restrained, he actually
And note the anti-regeneration effect of that spell.
gets to attempt to ungrapple on his turn. Okay.
Okay, so the druid will peek out. We put the druid where the druid would be, like here. And cast Summon Beast. It creates at level 4, creates a bestial spirit in the form of a shark. Let's see here. Let's see if it's blah blah blah. Manifests in an unoccupied space that you can see within range. Range is 90 feet. So I'll put it basically on the other side of the Hydra.
Okay.
Over there. The chosen environment is water. As I said, look like a shark, but the stats are the same no matter what.
Does it get to go on your turn immediately?
Combat shares your initiative counts, but it takes its turn immediately after yours. Okay. And I issue the command, kill that thing. So to get it attacking.
Okay.
And then I go back into my little hidey hole. But again, be here so people can see. So according to this, it gets 2 attacks. And it gets, as a water breather, it has pack tactics. So it'll get advantage on them. Because of the giant crocodile. It's still restrained anyway, so. All right. So let me see what its to hit roll is. Get this little formula. Your spell attack modifier to hit. Reach 5 feet. Plus the spell level. Okay, so 4. 7. Oh, it gets pretty good. Oh, nice. Okay. Plus. All right. Damage is 1d8. Plus 8. First one. Second attack. So there's your damage. 11 plus 7, 16. And that's it.
Gladiator's on his last spear, so he's not going to throw it. But he's kind of helpless.
Gladiator could use my light crossbow if he would like.
Here, use this. What? Oh, okay.
It's going to make 2 attacks at the spirit beast.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure those had, and what was that? 8, 11? I'll figure it out what its hit points are here. Let you know.
And then since it has reach, it will attack Fenris. Okay. And it doesn't regenerate because it's been chill touched.
That shark has 15 hit points left. Started off with 40.
Okay.
Carrick is going to pull his Geico egg dagger.
I question your math, Matt. He lost 19 hit points from 40, right?
I thought he lost 25.
Oh, that's right. Ooh, that's bad. That's bad. Never mind. I missed.
8
Let me do action
plus,
surge.
okay. Yeah, 8 plus 11. You're right. So he has 21 left. Surely he will survive another round.
All right, that's better. 24 points of damage.
You named your shark Shirley?
Yes, and don't call me Shirley.
And Carrick's done.
I think this is a good time to bring up the baby shark, Diddy.
All right. Brenner's going to ask Fenris to switch places with him. Yeah. All right. I'm going to whip out my glaive. I'm going to smack the Hydra. And screw it. I'm going to burn my action surge.
No, you don't need to burn your action surge.
I want to. On another head.
It collapses into the water.
Grab it and pull it up onto the island.
I want to see that strength roll.
Yeah, no kidding. We'll see if the giant crocodile and the shark can at least get it to a point where people can deal with it.
I want to see what's in his belly.
Oh, it's gonna be ugly.
Nighthawks looks toward Matt too and says, "Fire?"
That's right. Oh, by the way, guys, there's a Hydra up there.
Excuse me. All right, so don't really find much.
Want to poke your nose up further and see if it has a lair, or do you want to go through this Red River
This
entrance?
lair was probably down there where it was taking a nap.
I'll ask
So-
Orvex to check it out while he's still the crocodile.
Yes. And the shark can swim down there, but it can't communicate. what it finds.
And when you're ready to change back from being a crocodile Orvex, just bite Bruner, and I'll know you're ready to change.
Bite the bagpipes, actually.
Does he find the parent hydras?
No, he does not.
So is he ticking Dr. Hook's crocodile?
Well, when the crocodile surfaces near me, I make room so he can get up on the ground as I let him revert back to being Orvex. So he'll be on dry land as he turns back.
It's much more comfortable to bleed out on dry land than in the water.
It works just like your beast shape. He took all his damage as the polymorph. So
So what'd you see?
Yuan-ti, several, including one big bruiser.
So boss man. Well, all they saw was a crocodile. So hopefully they're not interested enough to pursue you. Did it look like they were?
Well, that one guy was interested enough to shoot me.
Your lunch.
I think they heard the Hydra go down. They were at the edge of the water.
Oh boy. Were the boats up there?
No.
Was there any Hydra loot down below?
Yeah,
didn't
here.
see one.
Where was it? Okay.
Oh,
So
great job, Orvex. That was a wonderful bite attack.
actually, yeah. So these guys are headed over this way to check out what happened. At least some of them are. I would also point out that the other side of this door on our map says quarters. And I don't think we're talking about silver pieces. So by being here, we're in danger of being pincered. You know, they might be saying, if indeed they're coming down to check out the Hydra fight, you know, they might send somebody here to open the door while these guys are coming down from this direction to check us out. On the other hand, this is an opportunity for us to set up an ambush. They might come out from here. They might come out from here. But, you know, those are two directions that we can direct fire. So what say you?
Carrick is guarding the door.
Well, I wouldn't, because that puts you in the worst position for these guys that are coming down here. They'll be able to see you all the way up here. Anybody that's on that ledge. Whereas, if you were on the island, they can't see you until they come around this little corner.
But if somebody were to come through the door,
So, Nitox, I recall you mentioning you had invisible before, did you not?
Only for one or two people.
That's all you need. If you invisible Carrick, maybe Bruner, and we can leave them on this ledge here, so that they're not going to be seen immediately by whoever comes this way, and they'll be in a position to deal with anybody who might come through the door. And then others, ranged knights in particular, get over on this island.
I could do that, but as soon as they attack anything, they would appear.
Yeah, well, that's if there's something to attack, then you know it's done by then.
Well, I guess we should maneuver our boat and our cart to the backside of that island.
Yeah, and we can kind of fold the boat back up. The cart, not so much.
Well,
Yeah.
the boat and the cart being on the backside of the island would give us more spacing for the rest of us to stand too.
True. Good point. Okay, that'll work.
And I tap Carrick and he turns invisible.
Let me see how long my shark lasts. I'm not sure it's all that long.
Yes, please.
I know I had a character sheet someplace. Do we have something area effect that we could toss in that door? A bomb or gas or something? Tangle root or any sort of a chemical thing?
I have this weird
check-
contraption some priests gave us, but you're supposed to count to 3 or 4. I can't remember.
5 is right out.
All right. Let's have it, everybody.
Let's see what the duration is. Oh, here we go. To an hour. Okay, so the shark's still there. Nice. All right. And I'm going to go ahead and, since it's such a long duration spell, go ahead and get another shark out there. Was it? Let me check. If it is, then yeah, I'm stuck with the 1. Yeah, it is. Okay. I will heal him up then.
How does Fenris feel watching the shark get healed?
The Venomous take damage?
Oh yeah,
How much?
it was 15 points, I think.
Okay, hang on.
No, I'm amused by it. I want it to stay like that.
Oh, yeah.
Stand there bleeding.
There you go. That should get you real close. 14 of your 15. All right.
Appreciate
Okay. Did anybody have anything to toss in there when the door opened?
Nope.
Oh man. You know, back in the old days, we would have had all sorts of fun stuff. Alchemical fire and tangle root and you name it.
We have a jug that makes mayonnaise.
Here, has some seasoning. Wow.
Okay. Matt, what do you do?
So it looks like Yuan-ti and something, one of those dog-looking critters, and others. Well, let me try the obvious. I wait. I think those guys would be wise to get on either side of the, let them come out and then commence with the ambush. We'll see what they want to do.
Carrick. Okay. You're fine.
It might be that they have things to throw out through that door.
Oh,
Did
yeah,
I
let
have
me-
advantage on this first attack? I will. I'll poke this guy.
Wait, did you roll 2?
And so he says high precious when he after the first attack.
I guess a critical hit's a good way to break invisibility.
Yeah. That counts well.
And he's officially bloodied. That's the dog creature.
Who had the fancy mirror?
So, Bernard, what do you do?
Well, I guess I'll hit the guy that Carrick hit. Or wait, actually. Could I reach the dog? No, it's just gonna be the guy in front. All right.
You hear fighting up there.
Yeah, I felt my spell drop, so I know Carrick's visible. Lean around the corner, kind of temporarily, and I can I see the guy through the doorway.
Yes.
I'll toss some magic missiles his way.
He's got cover, but that won't have an effect on magic missile.
That's why I like that spell so much.
Yeah, it's awesome.
12 damage. And I go back to where I was behind the island rock.
You got range. Think I can shoot around those guys?
Any of the bad guys you're going to be shooting are going to have half cover because of the angle of the door and the 2 guys in front of them.
'Cause I'm off to the side there a little bit. We'll give it a shot.
Half cover is they get +5 AC.
I like that first
Yeah.
roll. Half cover, you say? Let me just roll 2 crits.
Smack.
Who are you shooting?
I was just shooting.
The guy in front?
Yeah, about the only one I can get to through the doorway.
Bruner, it's the easiest shot.
That one singed my nose hair.
All right, you perforate him quite well. So that's a roll.
Carrick has the mirror. I even wrote it on his character sheet. I don't remember getting it. I remember it being there, but I don't remember picking it up.
A slave is shoved in front of you.
Yeah. Is it possible to make out, is it one that we've, one of the ones that we rescued, or a new slave, or?
New slave.
Okay. So they just said more slaves.
All right.
I tell the shark, which was right here, to swim up this direction and attack anything it encounters. And if it doesn't encounter anything, to return. And that'll give me a sense of if there's actually something up there. So it has a move of 30 in the water. And 20. I would put it here. Anything come of that? All right. So it actually goes after I do, so I need to take an action first. So let's see here. It has to wait. Check out this guy. Oh, come on. What are you doing, buddy? That has to wait. What's typical swim speed? It's 15, right?
Yeah, it's
All right. Well, I'm gonna need to do something soon. I'm pretty sure about healing, so not much I can do right now from over here. I'm just gonna go ahead and make my way that way. So take the plunge, start swimming. Actually, I go 5, so I could maybe make it over there to the other shore, and then I'll stay out of sight there. Oh, hold on. Now that I'm actually in range, none of these guys have actually taken damage. Okay,
No.
Shillelagh on the staff that make it a magic weapon.
okay.
That's done.
Here. Sure. Okay.
All right. So are the slaves friendly or neutral?
The slaves are neutral.
So I can step into this square and beat this guy down a little bit. I'm fighting
All
with mirror.
Do that. Okay. They were waiting for someone to come in.
Oh. Any way I can move the guy that I'm in, I'll have to step back one.
Yeah, you would have had to use your action to shove him.
All right. I'm
All
going
right.
to avert my eyes and I'm done.
Reaction. When you step
Oh,
back.
okay.
Bruner. I said make a con save. You didn't make a con save. Bruner. You are restrained. Your feet start turning to stone. It starts crawling up your legs. Yes, you are not yet, well, let me see. Restrained. You can attack at a disadvantage.
Swing at the dog then.
You can't reach the dog from where you're at.
Oh, you're in front of me. You're pretty much taking up the gaze, but that's not how this is working.
Now that was true. You wouldn't be stuck there.
As long as it has a line of sight. As long as it's not full cover.
I'll step around the side. Can I see Basilisk? I can see it on roll 20, so I guess I can. Fire off magic missile. I'll go ahead and do it one level higher. Only 8.
Okay.
Yep, I just hide back behind the island thingy.
Eyes or no?
And a basilisk.
Can I make out the difference? It's crowded.
Yes.
Okay.
The basilisk has +5 AC against your attack, so.
Got you. Well, I'll see what I do.
And you're not close enough to be affected by the. Those both miss.
Because it has the opponents as the turnover. Yeah.
I went through Orvex, I rolled, and then I went to the opponents. And they're going to save their action. Yes, he does.
Alrighty. First question: will lesser restoration arrest the effect of the basilisk?
No, it will not.
All right. Well,
And
you better make your saving throw then.
I will be very nice to you, and even though I can see that you can see the icon from your side, I'm going to, since you can't see the middle of it, I'm going to say that you don't have line of sight to see it.
All right. Okay. Do I have line of sight up here? And I can kind of catch the slaves that are there.
Yeah, if you wanted to throw an area effect up there, you could.
Okay. I'm going to do that. So the shark hasn't found anything, so I'm going to drop concentration on the shark and cast Conjure Elemental. It's a 5th level spell. It's actually the first time I've cast a 5th level spell. It's going to be a fire elemental, and it will appear up here. Now, I believe it's a large creature, so it has to have a 10-foot square someplace in that area.
Almost doesn't have room, but I'll let it squeeze in there.
The good thing about fire elementals, they can stand in the square of other people, and they just set them on fire.
Yep, that's the idea. Hopefully there aren't any slaves there. All right. Make sure that this is the right. Yeah, that's the guy. All right. Let me confirm that he behaves the same way. Allied roll initiative. Okay, it's a little different. It has to roll its own initiative and it has its own turns. Okay.
And let me go back down to Matsu. Okay.
That'll end my turn. And just tell me when he comes up. I'm gonna. The command I issued to him is attack all enemies, avoid the slaves. That thing is going to be a hell of a distraction.
And he can't do anything from back there. Carrick, you have your gaze inverted.
No, I was reading that you have to do it at the beginning of your round. You can't do it at the end. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll my Constitution save.
Okay.
I'm gonna approach up here. And I'm gonna say to the person that I'm in the square that I'm in, I said, move out of my way. And I'm going to catch place. Neither of those hit. Okay, all right. Carrick's gonna have to bounce back here. Dude, move over here. All right. So and he's done.
Well, he still had to. You moved in, so they got to attack.
Yeah.
They were waiting for you.
Yes.
That one came from the south. That came from the south. That came from the north. Okay, 17 points of damage.
Oh, okay.
And the basilisk got to try to bite you. Did not succeed. And then it gets an attack of opportunity. It does not succeed. Brunner, make a Constitution saving throw. Are we going to need a new Brunner? We do not need a new Brunner.
I keep forgetting that there's actually a saving throw section. The last time I just clicked Constitution.
It's much better roll.
I was like, I know I have a better bonus than just 2. What the hell's that about? And I'm like, oh well. It was bound to happen.
Yeah, but your proficiency should only be +3. So
it would have been a 10.
Yeah, that wouldn't have been enough anyway.
Well, since Brenner can't hit anything, he's put the label down.
Well, hang on, you can. I mean, you can move into Carrick space and then use your.
He can't move.
No,
No, he's not restrained anymore.
Oh, okay.
I thought it goes away. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that. It's interesting.
I didn't know it was instant. Well, in that case.
Does he do the anime thing where he grunts like Goku and the stone just goes away? And
that's right. Oh, no. Yeah, Goku didn't do that. He just...
Oh, wait. That saving throw goes at the end of your turn, so you would be restrained during this turn.
Oh, shoot.
The good news is the basilisk doesn't look like he's in too good a shape.
Okay. So literally, while he's doing that, he's just looking very stoic. He has the glaive in front of him, eyes aimed down, waiting to be freed, and that's all he'll do.
I was expecting a funeral dirge on the bagpipes.
Oh no, I was gonna do a wicked trick with the bagpipes if something bad was gonna happen.
I'm gonna peek around and throw some more magic missiles at level 2 again. I don't know why I bother. 8 more damage.
8 more damage is enough to kill.
Nice.
I don't think I would just be feet. That's not if it was bigger.
No, that's what the rule is on petrification. That's what the petrifying gaze does.
Yeah, it doesn't instantly do it.
You get a second save.
Yeah.
They do a lot of that in D&D 5e. A lot of this kills you instantly. It gives you a double save. You don't have a target unless you want to shoot one of your allies or one of the slaves.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking at. I won't improve my angle if I go up there next to Bruner, will I?
Well, you'll have a different angle.
Yeah.
Whether or not you can hit anything from that angle, you don't know.
Yeah. I'll try that. That'll be my turn, is taking a hike, swimming across. All unseasoned are slaves, so it don't help me much.
How much movement do you have left?
That was his full move to get there.
Okay.
Yeah. I got 30 and half of that was spent swimming.
Okay, the fire elemental has 2 possible targets.
Yeah. Is it okay if I pop up there to look, or do you want me to stay where I'm at?
Yeah, I'll put you there.
So it's a slave. Okay, no, I see. These guys up here. Okay. Well, the fire elemental has two attacks. Multi-attack. So we'll start by attacking this guy here.
All right.
I can work my way around the cat here. That's 6 to hit.
What is the? It's not him either.
Oh wow. Okay.
And that's a crit.
So the damage from that is, first one is, and he set on fire. And the second one is what? Double the just was it +3? Plus 2, yeah. I'm gonna do it like this. What do you think? Can you do so much of the crit? All right, so that's that. He will move, and as Nev said, he can move through and into people. He will move through his space and into the and into space in the space of the next guy,
Okay.
consuming him. So let's see here. A creature that touches the elemental or hits it with a melee attack. Let's see. Takes 1d10 fire damage. In addition, the elemental can enter a hostile creature space and stop there. Let's see. That creature takes 1d10 fire damage and catches fire. So we'll start with the first guy that he's been attacking, because he went through his space. 1d10, so 7 more fire damage. And then the second guy in the corner, 3 damage, and he's on fire. Both of them are on fire now. And fire. Let's see. Until someone takes an action to douse the fire, the creature takes 1d10 fire damage at the start of each of its turns. Fire bad.
What's the elemental?
We're into this. Armor class 13. About 102 hit points. Okay. So I'll kind of keep track of that here someplace. Down to 90. Hey, I've got a little green bar. I can put that in. 90.
And I'm probably going to kill this one. Oh.
Yeah. Okay. 10 more damage to it. Okay.
I'm not even going to bother rolling because that kills it.
Okay. 10 more damage to it.
I'm just taking care of something over here.
That looked pretty bad, whatever it was. How was all that? I heard a lot of things screaming and melting.
You hear a distant boom.
That would be our friends. All right. Well, Carrick. Carrick's taking some damage, so I'll toss a heal at them. All right. And I do say friends, loosely. They're red wizards after all. There you go.
Thank you.
Actually, one other thing, he's going to step over here where the basilisk was.
9 points of damage to this guy right here.
How do you get to there from? You have to move through an enemy space to.
Who's the enemy? Move diagonally?
Okay.
I can move and move back, but
Both those hit.
got 2 damage for all disease, right?
Yeah. No, I was still taking care of some movement over here. It's a big dungeon and things are going on. Runner.
All right. Stone dissipates. Runner goes.
Yeah, you're free to move.
So Brunner's gonna come in here, and he's actually gonna pull the slave out of his way, and he will stabby. So he will attack this guy right here. Try to. That'll be his turn.
Since it's so busy in that doorway, Nitox is going to hop in the boat to the south of the island and try to maneuver it so it's here.
Okay.
And I think the boat plus cart is probably long enough to give everybody on the island footing to get back and forth. I don't know how many turns it'll take to move it over there, but that's what I'm working on.
Okay.
You got much of a shot. So I'm just going to hold.
Move in. Move in, fire, move back out if you have to.
Well, the only thing I can shoot is Bruner or you, even if I did move in.
If you come in, you can see.
Shoot the hostages.
Can you move here?
And that's what I'm tempted to do. Because they're in my fucking way. Yeah, I got nothing.
Oh,
Hold
you
on.
can always,
You can move on top of them. You just can't end your
Wait.
turn on top of another player.
Huh?
You can move on top of other players. You just can't end your turn on top of other players.
Right, that's what I'm saying, though. I'd move up here and look.
pull
I don't
that.
have- I'm going to pull that slave out and kick him out.
No. E,
Go
E,
right
you move
here,
him.
shoot off, and then move someplace empty.
Yeah, E, you move them. Show them what we're talking about.
Can move to here. That orange circle is the elemental.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, shoot the Yuan-ti down. Shoot
Alright.
that guy, then move back over here.
Yeah, so I guess that's what I'll do. I'm just trying to shoot something.
Okay.
Oh, I want to shoot something.
Yeah, you got it. I can get one, looks like.
My ass! Oh my god!
Yeah. And then that'll put me back
I'm
out.
not seeing the hit roll.
22 and a 13. I've got a red banner. It'll be alone in a minute. Okay. For 10. So
Cool.
And you keep forgetting to use it. I'm gonna go ahead and kill this guy because you would have hunters marked him.
I thought I had to look at it for a round before I could initiate it.
You have to take your bonus action. You can use your bonus action at the start of your turn or at the end of your turn, or
I got you. Ignore that third one. I clicked it twice, but it still gave me a third one.
the boat's still not yet in place. Fire elemental goes.
Okay. So I'm gonna put myself up where it is. That dude still there?
The one you're standing on is dead. The one above you is still there.
Okay, got it. So we're gonna attack that one above. Okay, so what was that? Look at that. Yeah. All right, multi-attack +6. 2d6 +3. And that. So 2 misses. But it's still on fire. But it can't do additional damage to it just by being in the same space. That damage was done on the first turn that it ends.
Yeah.
So I think that's it. That you're going to stand there and hold it there, and just keep him burning until he finally goes down.
Okay.
And I'm going to get back out here someplace. Where am I? All right.
And misses. This is when he hits with a melee attack.
Yeah, you're right.
And then this one here will attack, which misses and misses. Loud gonging reverberates throughout the area.
Get them all riled up now.
Sure bet somebody knows we're here now. Yeah, we're dinner.
Hey, buddy. So Oracle has returned from his snack. I can tell that because there's a lot of chop licking going on. That or he's looking at me as a snack. Hey, bud. Oh, you've seen this before. It's just a drink. See? I know he is busy moving the dungeon. Stephen, you got your sleep monitor thing?
Yes.
This watch has a sleep monitor, and we got to try it out, and it's very unimpressed.
Yeah.
So okay, and so I'm surprised. I practically have caffeine, intravenously. So
Roll 20 strikes the villains.
You've got an apostrophe in there.
oh no, don't tell him, it's wonderful.
Also, was rolling 1d10, not 1d20.
The tables are turned.
That's right.
I got to re-roll all those.
No, you don't.
The tables haven't just turned; they've twisted into the fourth dimension. Let's see Excel try to fix that.
See, I wouldn't have said anything. I just don't know if it's the good guys or the bad guys rolling. So,
All right, Matt.
Let's see. I'm gonna take a peek here. Whoa, wow, that's busy. Oh, I kind of glance over my shoulder at the remaining slave there and said, "Psst, you beat it. Get outside." So clear. Where the hell is Carrot? Oh, okay, he's down here, and all I can see from here is that is a bad guy, and that is a bad guy, and oh, there's a flame elemental up there. So let's deal with that guy. Poison spray this guy. Pop.
Okay.
And let's see what the save on that is. DC set for. All right. Getting old. 17 dex save. Or take damage.
Damage immunities, poison. They're snake people.
well, realistically speaking, snakes aren't immune to poison.
But the character sheet says he is, so I'll tuck back outside. That's it.
Gladiator can't do anything. Carrick?
Yes. I am. We'll go ahead and step forward just so I can see up top. Surrender. Surrender. 12 points of damage. Do they surrender?
These guys are kind of nutty, so no, they don't surrender.
Okay.
He asked so nicely, though.
All right, so I'm gonna pull these last two slaves out of this hallway. I'm not even gonna tell them, hey, get out of the way. I'm literally gonna grab. It's like, watch out. Irish whip them out. And then I'll move here. And then I'll go, you should have surrendered. You should have surrendered.
Okay.
All right, and that'll be the end of my turn.
Hoping I have the boat in place now.
I'll say you've got the boat in place now. The boat even has a little anchor on it, so you don't have to hold it in place.
Yeah, he's using the head of the Hydra.
Fenris, you've been rudely shoved by Commoner.
It's all right. I'm hoping the green one will put these guys to sleep and dump them overboard the side of the boat or something. And I'll see if I can shoot everybody's head.
The only guy you see is the one at the top.
Okay. I'll pump a couple that way. Every time I click on damage, I lose my character sheet. Go back to the. There you go.
Okay, Matt. Put you up here.
I'm the fire elemental again.
Yes.
I'm having to fight the cat for the mouse. He's playing with the cable. All right. So it has 50 move. So 10, 20. Oh, there's something. 30. There's a whole bunch of slaves. All right. And a guy at the end. All right. So let's see if we have a trick for this. Not the. I know what I would prefer him to do, but I'm not sure that it's actually going to work out as intended. So I'll read it. The elemental can move through a space as narrow as 1 inch wide without squeezing. So if that were an option for him, he might be able to actually move aside these slaves to get to people on the outside without touching them.
Probably fly along the ceiling.
So it didn't say he has flight, just that his speed's 50. So what is your thought on that, E? Trying to squeeze past these slaves on the way to get to Big Bad, or Other Bad, rather.
Take a look. I had to make reflex saves. See, it's trying hard, so it's a DC 12.
So it's going to get out. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but need to get out there and get to these guys. So it's going to land.
Before it actually moved, it got attacked twice by these two guys here. The type 1s. That's a type 2. Where's the type 1? Type 1. That misses. That misses. That one.
Okay. Right. They didn't. Perhaps they weren't expecting a fire elemental to show up, but anyway, there it is. So it's going to end its turn on top of this guy out here, and make the 2 attacks, and we'll see what happens. So, 20 plus 6 plus 8. Yeah. Oh, where's the mouse? There's the mouse. You gotta wait to focus. Focus says plus 6. 2d6 plus 3. Okay. If it has. I assume not. Okay. Okay. First one. Second one. It is now on fire.
You out of the way.
Doing 1 point of additional fire damage for landing on it. And I think where was I at the beginning of all this? Still outside. So
You were, yeah.
okay.
All right. 15 hits it, right?
Okay. By the way, it has damage immunity to all the non-magical attacks, basically. So what was that? 9 slashing. So 5.
They've got damage immunity.
Not immunity, resistance. Yeah, not immunity. It has immunities to other things, but not to slashing. Just resistance.
It gets an attack.
Okay. Attack of opportunity,
Yeah.
I guess. Oh, 14. And those both attacks were at the damage at the elemental?
Yes.
Okay, so both hit and takes half. Got it. All right.
Actually, that last one would have gotten to go. Okay. Okay, Matt.
Alrighty. So go here. Any targets? None. Go here. Any targets? None. So I'm heading down this way in the general direction. And I don't want to get too far ahead of our tanks. In fact, I want to stay behind them, but we're kind of running now. So I guess I'll do had anybody taken damage since the last healing I did?
Character's at 83 out of 89. Flesh wound. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Actually, give me just a second. Stay back here.
Okay.
They would have run from the fire elemental. Okay, you can continue your movement from here.
And he's going to pop back around the corner with the last 5 feet of movement and say, I'm done. Kirk says there's somebody over here. Maybe here.
You're muted there, Bruno.
Sorry. Cat sitting on the keyboard. He's just going to follow along with Carrick, and that's what he'll do.
Okay.
Now that there's some space, I'll move over to here. I don't think I can see what's going on in there.
There's nothing to see as far as.
Tell the slaves near me, get to the island.
And don't steal our boat.
Enough to probably get in front of Matthew.
Yeah, you've got enough to get there. He's quite happy where he is. Okay, Matt.
All right. So back over here. Who ran from him? I thought the guy that was on him is still there, huh? That he's actually
There was a guy up here.
Oh, okay, yeah. I see. What's down here? Okay.
Lots and lots of snakes.
Right, got it. Well, then he's standing with this fella here, so he's gonna. Oh, hang on. I can't do the attacks. Let's see when he's here. Okay. But dude's on fire and about to meet others, so he will move around the path to stand on this guy on the other side. Take the attack of opportunity from the one. And then I'll move back here. And that, of course, puts him on fire, and he takes. Let's see. That was a hit. And I'll. Got it. Okay.
I need to give me just a second. Okay. He will extinguish himself. He takes 1d10 at the start of his turn, though. Okay.
Now that we're all kind of in a nice marching order here, I'm going to hold my action for the fighters to do their thing.
This guy would run further away.
He's going to move up to this guy and smack him a couple times.
That was enough to kill him.
Okay. That was 5, 10, 15, 20.
Okay. No, wait, hold on just a second. This is important. You see the red line?
I do.
That's where the wood around this pit is on fire.
Okay. 20, 25. And he's going to end his move right about there.
Just giving you that little heads up.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Snakes. Why do it have to be snakes?
Brunner?
All right. Move up. Come in here and be like, whoa, thanks.
The orange circle's a fire elemental.
I'm going to come down to the non-on-fire parts.
Oh, come on. Run through the fiery parts of the rickety-looking planking.
Nah.
Can somebody who can read the map tell me what this room says it is? I can't make out the handwriting.
That is referred to as the bloodbaths.
Bloodbaths. Cheerful.
The iron stench of blood floods this chamber. Along one wall, a row of gore-filled pools sink into the floor. Blood trails and bloody footprints run between the pools.
Did the slaves not move?
Oh, yeah, the slaves moved over to the...
Okay, I'll say. Watch the boat, Orvex, as I go in. Don't see anybody here. So I catch up with the druid, and I'm like, what's going on?
Fire everywhere.
Follow me.
And at that point, I will take my action that I've saved.
Oh.
And I'll end here. Not quite on the rickety wooden thing. Okay, I see the fire elemental and the stuff, and yeah. Okay, and I see where the guys went. So I will fire off a. I've had my lesson in poison resistance here, so let's see. Not you. That's a hit roll.
Okay,
Is good.
it's good.
So more damage. 7 points of more flame damage to that guy across the way, and I'm done.
All right. I'll try to catch up. I might be able to get a couple of shots at the guy on fire too.
Okay. So I assume the elemental is going to go slam.
Oh yeah. Let's see. Let me get back on the thing here. I'm slam. First one. That's the second one. Is the area in front of the door stone or is it more wood?
Wood.
So it's wood all the way around?
Yes.
Okay. So it's going to stand right there, right on top of the guy.
Yep, target down here.
It didn't know that. And I don't know that. Besides, I don't want it to come all the way around. Yeah, there's no good way for it to move and not burn the whole bridge. So
Elemental squeezes underneath the door, comes out, gets on top of the fire elemental, and makes 2 slam attacks.
they both hit. Let's see what that looks like. 15, 16. I guess these are considered magical attacks. What would you think? Or are they just regular old slams?
All it says is slam.
Okay, so
Pretty sure elementals being magical count as magical attacks.
Yeah. Okay.
fair enough. The giant's over there.
And the your fire elemental has to make a DC 13 strength saving throw.
Oh, okay, gotta find the saving throws. DC 13 strength, you say? Okay.
Yes.
Actually, not all that strong. It made it.
Okay.
To be pushed, shoved into the thing, I guess.
No. Take half of that.
Okay.
Doing all this. Yes, I've done all this. I will go ahead and hard to set him on fire, but he does take fire damage from melee hacking.
Oh, this suddenly got quite a bit more interesting. Okay, let's see. All right. Let me check on this guy real quick. All right. So I summon a land-based bestial spirit. It's the same spell as the shark, except land-based. We'll call it a wolf. On the other side of the air elemental.
Is the air elemental, is the fire elemental a concentration?
Oh, shoot. Yeah, you're right. So I'll just blast it with a flame thing. Kind of move so that I'm not occupying that spot. And were there targets down here? Actually, don't see any targets down here. Just
There's a
messy.
door.
Score. All right. Then a door. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. So, yeah. I get good news and bad news. The fire elemental, it will hold it for another round. After that, it's gone. And that was the good news. The bad news is that in another round, it's about to be gone. You know, it's been soaking all this damage, as it's barreled through these guys, and now this guy's doing full damage to it, so it does a lot of it. All right. So I can't do that. I can do that next turn. I'm doing the flame thing. Find the flame thing. Where's flame thing?
If everybody can move into here, we can avoid getting thrown around this area.
Yeah, that's true. It depends on what's in there. There. At the fire elemental. At the air elemental, rather. But it's probably a mess.
That's good.
All right. Well, I'm going to wait here after you.
I'll make a perception check. You do not hear anything at the door.
His action to open the door?
Yes. Heat rises from enormous oval stone set into the floor of this chamber. Discarded skins are heaped around it. Shelves underneath it are lined with jars. A snake-headed Yuan-ti sheds his skin while 2 strong, bare-chested human men with spears look on.
Get a room.
He had a room. Runner.
Until someone screams help. Yeah, that's all I do.
Hold an action for get close enough so you can hit this and yeah, step right behind me so that if anybody steps here, you can attack them with the held action.
Yeah. That's probably best. That's what we'll do. Here come the Bash Brothers.
What these guys look like. Holy shit. Oh, dear.
That sounds worrisome. But as I come around this corner at the end of my movement, I can see the aerial elemental across the way.
Yes.
So I'll do a simple chill touch.
That's necrotic damage?
Yep.
Okay. That's good.
And that's it.
I'm going to roll for these guys. They're going to go on there. So
I know I got nothing for that area elemental.
You don't have a magic weapon yet? A magic bow yet?
Nope.
yes, he does.
Well, okay. It's a +1, but I thought that was just the hit, not the damage.
That's
Well,
magic.
no,
That makes it magical. Yeah.
Okay.
And-
Well, I'll give it a shot. I went and hit something while I'm moving. All right.
okay, the first one hits. We're going to need a bigger boat.
We have a bigger boat. We just don't have a bigger cavern.
Yeah, I was gonna say it gets bigger.
Okay, Matt, it's your fire elemental's turn.
Okay. Well, it follows its instructions. Attack all enemies. So, okay. And that's its turn.
That's against the fire elemental.
It's still there.
Okay. Well, he recharged his whirlwind, so
You want to do the fire damage, or did you already do that?
I'll
Yeah.
do that.
Every little bit, you know. So that was the strength.
Yeah, he needs a strength saving throw.
Okay, we got it. Battle of the Elementals over there.
And more points.
It's
Okay.
that scene from Godzilla. Let them fight.
I'm proud of the Elemental. He lasted one more round than I thought he would. He's still there, but he won't be. Real soon. 4 hit points left. Well, keep the Elemental there as long as we can. I guess, yeah, all I got is, again, I don't know about this stuff that they found down there. So I'm going to zap the Elemental again. 18. Just saying to my compatriots, you've seen what the fire elemental did and how tough it was. The air elemental is as tough, and you see the damage it's doing to the fire elemental. So
Didn't want to fight it in here, and he got bored and opened the door. Are these nice guys and they're going to surrender? Well, what do they do when I step forward?
Well, these two guys are I mean, they immediately pulled their weapons as you opened the door.
So they weren't embracing to attack me when I stepped in?
They did not have, they've not gone yet.
Okay. I'm assuming anybody not a slave is a bad guy. I'm gonna take a couple swipes at the guy to the north.
Alrighty. Well, I'll see that Carrick attack people and be like, nah. I'll attack this guy.
Which one, the north one or the south one?
The north, I guess that one.
All right. You hit him once.
And do 11 damage, and I'll end up.
Carrick needs to make a wisdom save. He tells this guy over here tells you to drop your weapon. You feel compelled to do it for a moment, but then you shake it off.
What did you say this was in the center of the room?
It's a pedestal. It's a large stone. It gives him half cover against ranged attacks. Oh, the gladiators. Okay, gladiator 1. Okay, gladiator 2. You didn't have to make the strength save. You missed with both of those.
Okay. So how much damage do I take?
Let's see. 12 plus 17 plus 12.
41 points of damage.
Oh, wait. No. Add 9 back. You don't take critical hits.
Oh, yes. Thank you for that.
Well, they can't possibly have moved on to another fight while this aerial elemental's here, so I'll go ahead and throw another chill touch out.
Believe it or not, you just killed it.
Good
Awesome.
job.
As it dissipates, I'll use my movement to step forward.
Yes.
Have him jump down and work on the snakes.
I'll die from the fall.
Does the fire elemental recognize me as his savior and now wants to work for me?
He might recognize you. That may be the case, but he's actually bound to me. So you need to summon him next if you want him.
Yeah, the elemental just wants to give Nightox a hug.
You can hear fighting to the south.
Yeah, I'm heading that way.
That elemental wanting to hug me makes me feel all warm.
I'm sure.
He waves.
That's it for me, I guess.
You can attack this guy.
He's behind a pole,
He's got cover, but not total
You've
cover.
got cover, but not total cover.
so it's not a pillar. It's just a bowl.
No, it's a pillar. It doesn't go all the way up.
Okay, that's what I got you. It's a pillar.
A pedestal.
Pedestal. Yeah, that misses.
Yep.
Let's see. He has half cover. What's his AC? It's not that good.
Well, he's shedding, so most of his natural armor is on the ground.
All right. All right.
Okay, so the fire elemental is still alive.
Okay. Well, let's check on something real quick. Let me go up here. See what the fire elemental sees. So his orders from me were attack all enemies. The only enemy he sees are the snakes. How far down is it?
20 feet.
He's not going to survive it. But he does jump down into the pit.
He set some snakes on fire.
Okay. And thus ends the the mighty tale of the he charged through there pretty good. So good job, fire element.
Does the fire elemental sink into the pit of snakes with one thumb raised high?
And we could take out all those snakes.
That would have been handy. But yeah, I mean, when he touched those snakes, every snake he touched died because he does at least 1 point of damage, and snakes aren't all that tough. So there's a large section of the pit that is rather crispy right now. So it's effectively the same thing.
So where are the Yuan-ti with the bows?
They might not be firing at you. I mean, there's other stuff going on elsewhere in the dungeon. Remember the
Right.
red wizards.
Yeah.
Just wait for E to tell you whether you took damage or not.
Yeah, this is other stuff. I'm trying to handle 2 combats at once here.
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
There's good news and there's bad news. Okay, Matt.
Okay, so I hear combat to the south.
Yes.
All right, so I'll step here. Yeah, of course. Okay. So Carrick looks injured. There's plenty of blood here anyway, but is there like carrot colored, carrot flavored blood?
Yes.
Carrick, how far down are you?
51 out of 89.
That's a pretty significant chunk. All right. Let's see, it's 10, 15.
He's at 51 out of 80.
Yeah, no, but still, that's it's nearly 40 down. So I guess it doesn't really matter. Let's go ahead and burn this. Got a feeling we need it. All righty. Where is the thing? This button. And this button. You're kidding. Hold on, wait. That's level 4. Come on. Oh, yes.
Thank you.
A little disappointing. 2 1s and 48 2 1s. All right. That's it for me. Actually, it's not. I'm going to move back here so that they can't shoot at me.
Carrick, Gonna work on this guy to the north again. And use my second wind to get some health back. There, 83 out of 89. So I'm good. I'm done.
All right, I attack the bloodied one first.
Both those hit.
17 total.
Okay. Carrick, Brunner, and Fenris. I need wisdom saving throws.
Can I drop my dagger? It's not the weapon I'm holding, but he didn't specify. What do you say?
It says leave now.
What's so funny is me and Carrick had the same bonus. He correctly failed. I correctly succeeded. Carrick's just like, okay. And Brunner's like, fuck
I need
no.
wisdom save. Okay. Carrick, that seems very reasonable. Actually, specifically, he says leave now and do not come back.
Well, all right. If I got to.
I don't know. Can I hear that?
You hear sounds of fighting to the south.
Okay, not close enough to hear words. Gotcha.
You're going to see Carrick on the way out. Yeah, that dude said leave.
Carrick's going to say, come on, guys, let's leave.
All right, as I come in and I see, I can I see the guy to the south? I see the top of his head. All right. If he looks damaged, I'm going to hurt the top of his head.
The one in the bottom is not damaged.
Oh, well, then can I see the guy behind the pillar?
The guy behind the pillar is slightly damaged. And yes, you can see him. So it's not a pillar, it's a pedestal.
It's a pillar-shaped pedestal.
Yeah.
We'll call it that. All right. Well, not knowing what's about to happen with Carrick, I'm going to go ahead and just fire some magic missiles at the guy behind the pillar-shaped pedestal. And that's just level 1, so that's 12 points.
Okay.
Yep. Nope and a nope.
Both of them hit the pedestal.
Yeah.
You're going to stay with the boat instead. Boy, I didn't need to roll that one. Okay, Matt.
Okay, so I heard that, but I do not yet have an indication that it was effective against anyone. Or did Carrick actually say, oh, yeah, that's reasonable. See ya.
We gotta go. He's unhappy.
Yeah, come on, man. Look at that. Just waiting on a DM calling that.
Kirk say, all right.
All right. Okay. Well, did it sound like a spell was being cast?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, I can't. Now you're getting into stuff. Stop. Okay. Okay. Well, I'll try it. I don't see anybody else heading towards the door, so I will attempt to dispel magic on Carrick.
Okay.
Not knowing what spell it was, I don't know if it's going to work. If it's 3rd level or less, it's gone. If it's more than that, then I got to roll something.
You got to roll something.
Okay. And let's see, according to this, breach spell of 4th or higher. And by the way, mass suggestion is 6th level. That means this guy is much higher level than you thought. Breach spell, 4th level or higher. Make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level. So my spellcasting ability is 7, I think. 9, actually. All right. So here we go. If it was 6th level, that gets it.
Okay. Carrick, you no longer need to feel the need to leave.
And he cast 2 of those?
No, he only cast that once. He cast normal suggestion the first time.
Okay. I was about to be really scared.
Gladiator will ready his action, but he's not going to try to push past you or anything. Carrick.
How tall is the pillar? This thing.
It's not big enough to cover the whole square, but you charge up and attack this guy?
Yes. If I can get on top of it, I'll go around and provoke on one of these other.
Since y'all go on the same initiative, I'm going to go ahead and the guy you just hit says, "I surrender and please spare me." You do need to make a will save, Steve. You do feel like sparing him for a second, but whether you do or not is going to be up to you. All right, Brunner, you can go ahead and go.
So I'll walk in there. Glaive, it's like, you surrender? Do you surrender?
They're looking at their boss, so
I'll start tapping their shields and stuff with the glaive. It's like, put it down, drop it.
all right, they drop their weapons.
All right, I'll relax a bit. I'll tell Carrick, it's like the 2 humans at least surrendered.
You got a good intimidation.
Imagine I heard him say that. Can I do an insight check on main guy?
Sure.
Does he look like he's actually surrendering, or is he about to do something?
Well, he dropped his weapon.
Well, yeah, but he's a caster. What does that mean? I will hold a cantrip action and take it if he tries to cast.
Bow raised, ready to skewer anybody who goes pain in their ass. So I hold. Hello, Briar Cat.
Yes, you said hello to your cat.
Yeah, that's all we heard.
Oh, okay. I just told her to get down. She goes in. She's fighting real hard to skewer him just for the simple fact he's been a pain in her ass.
Mm.
But she holds.
Matt.
Oh yeah. Oh, hello there. So what just popped up here?
You've got a conga line of zombies coming in.
Should have burned the rest of that bridge.
You'll just have to do it when you get back to it.
All right. Well, conga line of zombies. So wild shape into a dire wolf and start dealing with the conga line of zombies.
All right.
All right. Get this over here, and then we'll start rolling stuff. Just roll straight off the attack. You can do that as a DM, but yeah. Okay. So you can only have one attack. Like the one that's close. Okay. DC 13 strength saving throw or be knocked prone. And then I'll roll up the damage here. And that's it.
Damn, it's 11 o'clock. I think we're going to have to pause mid-fight here because I don't think I can go much longer.
Works for me.
Yeah, me too.
Although we are kind of at a cliffhanger moment with dude and whether they're actually surrendering or not. You want to go just a little bit further to
Sure, we'll go to the bottom of the round
and say and figure out what they're actually up to. Then we can ponder that for the next couple of weeks.
All right, he's good. That hits because he had advantage.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Gladiator stabs the zombie twice and then slams it with his and he still moving after he stabs it twice, even though it looks like he's torn it almost in half as best he can with the spear, and he slams it with the shield and it knocks his head off. Carrick.
Carrick's got a moral dilemma, but he is not putting an enemy behind others' back. So he's going to attack the guy who casts spells on him.
Well, that's enough to kill him.
Join him or get out there and fight zombies. Your choice. Carrick's done.
Yeah, I kind of just, mimic what Carrick says. Just see what they do. Either with us or against us.
All right. Yeah, I'm trying to decide what they're going to do. Oh, I know what they do. One of them looks at you in shock. The other one looks at y'all kind of quizzically. They don't seem to understand common.
Well, let's see.
What race are they?
They are humans, but they're Cheltians.
Well, I'll say the same thing in Abyssal, Celestial, Elvish, and Orc. And undercommon. Ain't they figured out?
Well, they're not going for their weapons. You know, they drop their weapons.
So they didn't understand any of those languages I just spoke
No.
in. Well, then I'll usher them out of the room and point. I'll even do it like charades.
On the zombies.
If you do not fight the zombies, I will take your head from your shoulders.
All right. Then that'll take the rest of this round. Midox.
Well, whatever's going on in that room, there's a zombie above me. I will move behind the druid, see. I can see two. I have no idea how many are coming, though. Let's go ahead and just blast this one. I wonder if this does anything to a zombie.
On a critical roll, no less. So, oh God, oh God, terrible.
I don't know.
I mean, if it says on their character sheet they're immune to necrotic, but I guess
Yes. I know. No, they are not immune to necrotic.
sweet.
And he's not going to be able to make that con save, I don't think. Oh, no. So you kill one right off. We're going to go to the top of the round, and we're going to stop there.
Well, that was a big old drawn-out series of multiple fights.
Yeah.
So,
It's still going on.
and it's still going on, yeah. Because we're, according to this map, we're still a couple of rooms from the main entrance where our buddies presumably are duking things. So, should be interesting.
Good show, gang.
Yep. Thanks, everybody. Good seeing you all. And we will catch you next time. I guess next time is my turn, Traveler. So,
Yeah.
Yep. We will travel then. Yep. I'll pick you up normal time and we'll do that thing.
Okay.
Alrighty. So, good night, everybody. Thanks.
Good
Thank
night.
you, E.